How excited are you to be here?
Really?
Right now on News Channel 6 at 7, day one of tournament play for the first Augusta National Women's Amateur. Dozens of junior golfers watch the action.
We're going to stay dry and clear for the rest of your evening. Thursday's looking to be picture perfect with temperatures in the upper 70s, but we do have rain returning for the weekend. I'll have more on that in your 7-day coming up in just a little bit.
Also tonight, local Marines take a group of educators to boot camp in order to change their perception on what the Corps is all about. Your news at 7 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 7.
Good evening, everyone. You're watching News Channel 6 at 7. I'm Dee Griffin. Thanks so much for joining us. Well, this was the first day of the inaugural Augusta National Women's Amateur Tournament at Champions Retreat Golf Club in Evans. Some junior golfers even skipped school to be there. News Channel 6's Ashley Osborne talked to some who've played this course before and hope to do so again under the banner of this tournament.
8 a.m. the first shuttles showed up.
There we go. How y'all doing?
Big smiles on the faces of the first round of patrons.
Thank you.
They're ready for the first day of tournament play.
Women, having the chance to show everybody what they can do.
These Augusta Prep golfers have played this course.
It's definitely one of the more challenging courses in Augusta.
Getting here early has its perks. A picture with the trophy they dream will one day be theirs.
It's like a great moment in history, so we all kind of skipped school to come see this.
And so did little Madeline Elskin.
Are you skipping school to be here? It's okay if the answer is yes.
As she walked to the course, fog hovered over the pond next to the first tee. Augusta National Chairman Fred Ridley stood with the trophy for the first drive.
Do you play golf yourself?
Yes.
You do? Are you good?
I don't know.
Well, she'll find out soon enough. Madeline comes back here to play in the drive, chip, and putt qualifier.
What are you going to be doing here in June?
Probably hitting balls.
10-year-old golfer Belle Gant.
Are you a good golfer?
I might say that.
Here to watch a specific player.
Now driving, Virginia Eleanor Carter.
I like Virginia.
Why do you like her?
She's just a really good golfer, and she goes to Duke.
You're a Duke fan?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Do you have dreams of playing on this stage?
Very much so.
How did you start playing golf?
I don't know. I just got inspired by my dad and my brother. I really wanted to be like them, and also the golfers out here.
Great job. Well, the women tee off again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Check out our website, WJBF.com. Ashley takes you along as they travel to Champions Retreat. She shows you exactly how to get to the parking lot. She also timed out how long it takes to get through security and shuttle to the course. Well, here is the tournament schedule for the rest of this week. Tomorrow, round 2 is the final round taking place at Champions Retreat. Gates open at 8 a.m. First tee time is 9 a.m. All players, including those who missed the cut, will get a chance to play a practice round on Friday at the Augusta National. The championship round will be Saturday. We have parking information for patrons with tickets to the tournament. Public parking for tomorrow's second round is on Market View Parkway behind the Riverwood Plantation Shopping Center. Shuttles will take patrons to Champions Retreat. Follow the posted signs and deputies directing traffic. Do not rely on GPS to get to that parking lot. Items prohibited from the course at Champions Retreat and Augusta National Golf Club are as followed. Electronic devices such as cell phones, bags larger than 10 by 10 by 12, cameras, those are not allowed. Also, golf shoes with metal spikes, food and beverage coolers, and strollers can't come in. Personal fitness tracker bands and electronic watches are permitted. However, use for cell phones, calls, emails, texts, and photos are not allowed. From tee times to parking, keep up with all of the news from both tournaments on our website, WJBF.com.
And a look outside with the Jiffy Lube Skyview Network. It is still clear. It is still sunny out. We do have temperatures that are now into the 60s. We just dipped down below 70, so we are going to continue that slow trend. Eventually, this is going to make its way off of the coast. This high pressure system is what's driving our weather right now. That's why we have the sunny skies, and we're going to continue to get warmer temperatures because of it over time. Right now, we're at 70, 69 in Augusta. We are going to slowly get those temperatures down into the 50s and 40s eventually overnight. 8 p.m. temperatures in the 60s. By the time we get to midnight, we will be in the 50s. Your overnight lows in the mid 40s. But a clear night, and I'll have more on the rain chances returning in your 7 day come up in just a little bit. Dee, over to you.
All right, Alex, thanks a lot. Most teachers would do anything to help their students, but what about going through boot camp? News Channel 6's Devin Johnson traveled with a dozen local educators for a week in Parris Island, South Carolina.
The Educator Workshop at Parris Island gives teachers first-hand experience and knowledge of the Marine Corps. The goal is simple: to break negative perceptions civilians may have and to educate those teachers about the opportunities the military can provide their students.
As a high school counselor, I know that there are other options, but to just actually see it it made a difference.
Marine recruiters are hoping 2 teachers from each high school in the area will come to the next workshop to witness the transformation of young adults into Marines. Recruiters say administrators keep them from talking to students at many high schools.
But where are you going to get the experience? Where are you going to get the leadership? All that wrapped in a nice little pretty bow right here on Parris Island.
Upon arrival, teachers are treated like recruits.
We don't want to pay attention to what the hell I have to say, run that way.
My son is in the ROTC program at Harlem High School, and if I can tell him all the things that I did, he can help spread the word to his fellow cadets.
Some of the teachers say there are a lot of parallels when comparing the Marines to high school, but there's one big difference.
You've got the schedule you've got to maintain, you've got to do things that the teachers tell you to do. However, it's all about discipline.
The word discipline is something one recruit is preaching to students who plan to make the transition after graduation.
To never give up, because it took me 2 years to get here.
These educators say the experience they've gained has given them a new perspective when it comes to helping their students find the future, and they hope more teachers will sign up.
Educators interested in taking part in next year's workshop can get information on our website, WJBF.com. Well, the fight to save Denmark Technical College made it to the State House today. A bill in the South Carolina State House could close Denmark Technical College. If the bill is passed, the school would temporarily close, and a committee will study the possibility of reopening it as a trade school. Dozens of people came to the State House to have their voices heard about not closing the school. One family told us why saving the school is so important to them.
Because we've been attending Denmark Technical College for a couple of years. We both have gotten multiple degrees from them, and when we heard they were shutting down, we had to come and help them try to stay open. We are here because it's like a family, and we need to keep our family going.
It's supposed to be a stopgap for us, but it became a pathway to a new future, and it became an extended family that we didn't know we needed.
Coming up tonight on News Channel 6 at 10 and 11, we'll have more details from the rally, including what the community wants from one lawmaker who they feel spearheaded the move to close the school. And USC Aiken students respond to state legislation introduced that could help people using ride-sharing apps. State Representative Seth Rose introduced a bill to honor Samantha Josephson, who died after getting into a car she thought was an Uber. The bill would require ride-share drivers to place an illuminated sign in their window. It would also implement a feature used in larger cities where the light matches a color you can see from your phone.
Uber is almost like a public taxi cab, so it's a personal taxi. And the taxis have signs on their dash or on the top of their car to say that they are a taxi.
Representative Rose says lawmakers are expected to vote on the bill tomorrow. A real estate company showing its support for Christopher Grubisa. You may remember the father lost all of his limbs to bacterial meningitis. Now several billboards around town have the phrase Grubisa strong. It shines a light on his rare case. Blanchard and Calhoun donated $15,000 to build an ADA accessible home for Mr. Grubisa and his family in Burke County. One Georgia lawmaker wants the city of Harlem to get bigger. A bill on Governor Brian Kemp's desk would double the city's size. It annexes nearby land. State Representative Barry Fleming proposed it. Homeowners we talked to are not on board with the plan, and they worry it will lower their property values and increase taxes. At their meeting last night, Columbia County commissioners voted unanimously to oppose the plan, but Fleming says commissioners have known about it for a while.
I personally sat down with county officials and discussed this. So these ideas have been in works for years. There have been multiple annexations before that, so it's been a process that's been talked about at numerous public meetings.
If Governor Kemp signs the bill, the new city limits will be in effect the first of the following month. Blood donations save lives, and currently there is a need for type O blood because it is universal. Doctors use type O blood to treat trauma cases such as car accidents or gunshot wounds. MCG pathologist Dr. Ronnie Bolag encourages anyone and everyone to donate blood.
Especially if you're O negative, to make that extra effort to come in, because that blood is usually the limiting factor in a hospital setting such as ours.
The supply and demand are not matching up, with more blood going out than donations coming in. One donation equals 3 pints, which saves 3 lives. If you're interested in donating, just visit this story on our website at WJBF.com. The Children's Hospital of Georgia showed off its new 4-legged friend who will spread some puppy love to its patients. News Channel 6's Ashley Flette went to the doggies party and introduces us to Casey.
Sweet girl. Casey is the newest employee at the Children's Hospital of Georgia. She is a 2-year-old golden retriever. She serves as the second therapy dog for the hospital following the paw prints of Nugget.
So, having them here is really great because, they make us feel better.
Maya Jeffrey spends almost 2 weeks each month at CHOG for her son's chemo sessions. And she says she's glad Casey will soon become a familiar face.
Seeing them in the hallway, because, you just get excited just seeing them, like, it's not a place that you expect a dog to be.
Thanks to the radiothon held last December, the hospital could afford to employ Casey and her handler, Macy Meeks, who shares the importance of having a therapy dog.
So for some kids, it's just that little comfort, but we can also use these dogs to help with just the overall coping with the hospital. So coping with medical procedures and all the scary stuff.
Casey. She says Casey has made improvements over the week as she gets more comfortable with all the newfound fame. Drop it. Those at the hospital agree that there are too many patients for just one dog, and that Casey is a great addition, spreading more love and joy for those in their time of need.
It's so exciting to watch these kids come in and their face lights up, and they want to pet Casey, they want to love on her.
In Augusta, Ashley Flette, WJBF News Channel 6.
How wonderful. Both Casey and Nugget will clock into work, putting their best paw forward.
Congressional Democrats say they want to close a loophole that allows abusive men to continue to own firearms if their victim isn't their wife. But the NRA opposes the bill. I'm Alexandra Limon in Washington with the story coming up.
Hello, Georgia. I'm John Crow with your Cash 3, Cash 4, and Georgia 5 evening drawings. First, it's time for 5-card cash, where you can win up to $150,000. 7 of diamonds, 5 of clubs, 6 of spades, 4 of spades, and 8 of spades. Now, let's play Cash 3. Your first winning number is 5. That's followed by 1, and your final winning number is 6. Again, if you have the numbers 5, 1, and 6, congratulations. Now let's play Cash 4 and win you some money. Here we go. Your first winning number is 9. That's followed by 8s. Up next, we have 1, and your final winning number is 0. Again, if you have the numbers 9, 8, 1, and 0 in any winning combination, way to go. On to Georgia 5. Here we go. Your first number is 4. That's followed by 5. Up next, we have 2. That's followed by 8, and your final winning number is 1. Again, those numbers are 4, 5, 2, 8, and 1. Good luck and play on, Georgia.